So this is Ngau Chi Wan Village. You can see here it's a bit run down. Very local. But Ngau Chi Wan Village is actually quite famous for having some of the best wet markets in Hong Kong. So today, we're going to take a little walk through the wet markets and see what they have to offer. You see it gets started right here. These are all mom and pop type shops. And here it gets crazy. We have some traditional Chinese porcelain. Some fresh fruit. All different kinds. Some star fruit here, kiwis, dragon fruit, apples, pomegranates, mangoes, some imported grapes, even some coconuts here. Over here we have some mandarins. On the other side over here, these are bean desserts, traditional bean desserts. Tofu, different kinds of tofu and noodles. These are pre-prepped food. Here's some yams. Some woman picking out some yams. And some greenery. Here's some taro root and garlic. Broccoli, more yams. Something that I can't identify. And these are the Chinese cucumbers and peppers. And here we have some sweet corn. And then here we have some bamboo sticks. You can use those to make them into water, or sugar water, bamboo water, or grind them up and use them for soup. There are some eggplants, some cauliflower, chestnuts. And you can see there's another whole layer back there. Everybody's selling something. I'm not sure what those are. These look like dried chicken legs. Lettuce and more eggplants. More of the things that I don't know what they are. A lot of leeks and spring onions. And there's some green beans. These look like some gourds. Some sort of small pumpkin gourds and cabbages. Back there they have some carrots. So much stuff. And here's some raw peanuts. Waiting on the crowds here. Quite a lot of people. Here's the cooked bamboo again. They have machines that you can buy this and grind it up into a sweet water. These are really good for diabetes. If you ever need a fruit to lower your blood sugar. Here we have some more pre-cooked food. Different kinds of tomato-based soup. There's some eggs. There's some fish. Oh, really good. These are Hong Kong's favorite. They're called pineapple buns because they're supposed to look a little like a pineapple, but they're actually sweet and they don't have any pineapple in them. They just have sometimes they have a cream and sometimes they're just sweet. And here's some baked bread. Cantaloupe and pomelo. You can get the super nice wrapped pomelo. These over here are another Hong Kong favorite called lychee. So these you peel off the outside and they're sweet inside. This is a little mom and pop diner here. And here's a meat market. We've got some pig's feet here. Yeah, this part's not for the faint of heart. And different parts, intestines, stomach. There's all the prime cuts of pork. We're cutting it right back there. See? Cutting it and throwing all the fat on the ground. And they'll clean it all up later with big shovels. You have all these nice cuts here. You can get back fat here, bacon, all the different ribs. It's really amazing. Here we got some big old green chilies. You don't see those very often. Bagging up some green beans there. And back there it looks like they have squash. Yeah, different kinds of squash here. And then there they have some beans. And there's some red peppers. See, there's red peppers. So I guess this place specializes in all the peppers. Looks like maybe they grow them themselves. Here we go for the spicy food. Spring onions. More onions back there. Different kinds of onions. There's some root. There's some more squash, it looks like. More leeks. You can see the prices on these if you speak Chinese or if you can read Chinese, but they're cheap and they almost all are willing to negotiate. Here's big white radishes. These are the cut roots. And cut squash, and there's some sweet corn. These are some sort of tubers, I guess potatoes. And there's more potatoes. Here's another meat place. Cutting it up. You can see him cutting it back there in the background. This also looks like all pork. Yep, here's the pig's feet. This is the whole meat section, I guess. So far, all of this is pork. But there's also somewhere in here I'm going to run into seafood sections where they're cutting seafood. But I haven't seen it yet. These are quite famous. These are dried sausages, which are really popular here in Hong Kong and China. Different kinds of dried sausages. There's some fresh avocado. If you want some avocado. Some apples, some grapes. All the grapes are imported. There's some cherries. Most of the cherries are imported from Thailand or Japan. There's some dragon fruit. Lots of oranges all over and some big mangoes. And here we have a random place that has shoes and backpacks. This place has dried goods, Chinese herbal medicine, and also for soups. So they sell dried jellyfish and dried cabbages and all kinds of dried things. They have it all bagged up and you buy it by the pound or the kilo. Some of it's mushrooms. This is mushrooms. Some of it's dried seafoods. And back there is baked items like cookies and cakes that they dry. There's some things that I don't know what they are. Lots of that around here. And here's some sardines or dried salted fish. All different sizes. There's some more dried. There's peanuts down here. And here's some slivered nuts. And here's some sausages. I have no idea what these are. And there's dried beans. Oranges. This place here in front of me is a bakery. These are egg tarts, quite famous in Hong Kong. The go-to dessert. You can see the prices are cheap. $4 Hong Kong, that's not US. It's about 50 cents US. This is a little mini supermarket here. They have the same vegetables, but then they have a cooler section. Lots of meat cuts. There's some black chicken. Black chicken here is pretty famous. And I'm picking out some bamboo cuts. I don't know what makes them good. I wandered into a diner here. Let's get back out on the main street. There's eggs. Most of the eggs are produced in China. Here's some fresh iced squid. And this looks like stomach, cow stomach or pig stomach. And here we have some canned herring and fish. And then some dried moving shrimps. Dried leaves. sort of dried scallops, maybe, or sausages with the egg in them.
What?
Oh, no. Okay, she's trying to sell me some. And these are dried eel. And over here, we have a tofu stand. This is all the different kinds of tofu. And then we have the wet tofu down here on the bottom. And then this is a fish paste. So they grind up a fish into a paste. You can see it's basically fish paste. And they put it into fish balls like this. This is some sort of a fish cake. The light here is causing some flickering. Here's what they do with the fish paste. They put it into some vegetables. And there's some dumplings. And here we have some more dried foods. Oh, here we have some blackberries. Rare to see blackberries here. Chestnuts. Mandarins, baby oranges. And chestnuts. Here's some big pears or apples or something. Here's some lemons. And fresh oranges, all watered. And there's a mix of bananas. Okay, this goes both ways. We're going to take a detour and head back to the main part. So this place is dried sea urchin or sea cucumber, and they're really expensive. You can see some of the prices here. Really expensive. So we're going to do a fast walk here, back to the main area. Here's the 1,000-year eggs. They have these aged black eggs. Never been big on those. It's a bit busy here, kind of have to push through the crowd. So this is filmed in November of 2020. This is the height of the coronavirus. Here in Hong Kong, we've been pretty lucky. We're getting a few cases now. It's up to about 100 cases a day. But overall, compared to some of the other cities and places, this is pretty good for a city of 8 million. Okay, so we're back down on the main street, and this market goes all the way down. So here's some more dragon fruit. I think those are pomelo. I'm no fruit expert. And over here they're just selling bags of t-shirts. 100 Hong Kong for 3 t-shirts. So that's about $4 US each per shirt. There's blankets and sheets. And here we have fish. fish. Bonefish, barracuda. These vendors are selling it. Over here we have buns. Oh, we have some crabs here. Some crabs down here. A lot of people here. Here's some of the biggest white radishes you've ever seen. If you want some context there. They're twice the size of my hand. Here's some eel. That one's cut up in half, so they're still selling it. And there's all the air sacs, the bladders. He's cutting them back there. Some more yams, potatoes, and root. This is just a normal Chinese restaurant with chicken and some beer. More peanuts you can buy by the basket. Diced chicken, pork. And they're cutting it back there. And over here they have pre-cooked foods from the restaurant. So they have some shrimp and fish. There's some chicken, spiced chicken. All pretty cheap. Over here we have a bakery. So they're just turning out different kinds of sweet buns. And there's fish-based buns. There's some steamed dumplings. Some sort of gelatinous buns. These are deep-fried dumplings. They're sweet with cream in it. Most of these are sweet. And over here, this is just their traditional frozen meat. Sham. They have these all over Hong Kong in the local areas. So they have some roast sausage, some chicken feet. If you're big on chicken feet, this is the place to get them. Cubed meat, more chicken feet, and more chicken feet. Picking out some cubed meat. I'm not sure what makes it great, but being selected there. And inside there's a supermarket. Out here they have some pre-packaged foods. Okay, looks like we're at the end of this tree, so let's go find the next one. So this is more of Ngau Chi Wan Village. This is the park area, not quite so busy. I have a little stream running down through the center. There are some more mom and pop shops here. Grabber machine. There's some ice cream. So umbrellas there. Here's some different machines to get toys, some water. Sorry about the sun glare there. And this goes down, looks like back to a kiln where they can burn stuff to dead relatives. It's a shrine. You can see it there. And this goes back out to the main part of the village. So it's not so busy here, but there are some shops. It's a restaurant. So fish balls, egg noodles, things like that. Parking here. Restaurants that aren't too busy, they'll get busy at night. There's a temple. Very local part of the city. There's a park. They have some seating for people to keep them in pretty good condition. More of the mom and pop shops. Different kinds of drinks, cheap. Canned goods. Lighters, cigarettes, newspapers. Here we have a fish supply shop. So these places supply the restaurants. We have some lobster, different fish, groupers, and he's loading some clams in. Oysters, clams. These places mostly focus on dinner, so they're cleaning now, cleaning up, getting ready for dinner. Many of them are closed during lunchtime or during this time of day. We're starting to hit some of the supermarkets again with the various fresh oranges and grapes. Lots of greens. Some dragon fruit. No lack of dragon fruit ever. Some different colored oranges, tomatoes. There's some blueberries. Imported blueberries. And star fruit. Barber shop. This is doctor's office, I think. Taking out to the wet market. Another barber shop. A little dark here. These little mom and pop shops here, they're a hardware store. Pretty much everything you could want. All the different plywoods and cements, cords, plumbing things. You can see it's finding things in there would be difficult. Paint brushes, paint supplies. More barber shops. So dry cleaners back there. And here at the end here, it looks like we have a plant store. A bit of a maze here to work your way through. Here they have some used clothes. There you go. 5 Hong Kong dollars each per piece. It's about 20 cents US. Oh, I'm sorry, about 60 cents US, 60 cents. So you could get jeans for about $2.50 US for pairs of jeans for kids. These jeans look pretty new. This looks like it's all for kids. Here's some jackets. Some pajamas. I'm guessing they sell the cardboard boxes here. And then we're back into the section of the wet market. Move all through here. This is random stuff. This is glassware and cups. Here's purses and glasses. Purses are $10 Hong Kong each. $1.20 US. And they have shirts, pants, all different kinds of pants. Okay, let's move along through here. You can see why this is famous now. A little bit of everything. So this looks like it's going to go up to another floor of markets. Yeah, it shows dry goods and chicken and vegetables on the second floor. Here we have some more barbecued pork, already pre-cut, and some chicken, barbecued. And back here's some roast duck. That's a nice looking roast duck. And here he's cutting it for you. And more over here. All different kinds. Big chunks of pork. Maybe squabs that are cooked up for you. Beautiful ducks. More ducks. You can see the dripping juice off of those. So good. And then we're back into another big section of vegetables and fish. Oh, check out these. Nice fish here. Nice looking grouper. He's scaling them back there. Anything you buy, they'll scale them here and cook them up for you. Over here, some winter melons and tofu. Here's some more squid. Lots of squid. And cut up fish. And over here, he is cutting fish for us. Cutting and cleaning fish. Smack it to stun it. Cut out the air bladder. Now he's going to scale it. Like a boss there. Here we have some snake heads. All live. And some crabs. Lots of crabs. And here he's scaling fish. Looks like some sort of a rockfish. These are catfish. And over here, snake heads. All these are netted, so these are eels. Yeah, eels. You can see it poking their head up down there. Those are snake heads. And over here on ice, we have all the other kinds of fish. There's some salmon cuts. There's some flounder. Mackerel heads. Back here we have the big lobsters and some sea cucumbers. Here we have some salmon, nice looking salmon. Show me the fish bowls of salmon. And over here we have wow, a lot of fish. There we have some squid. Here we have some different kind of crabs, stone crabs. I'm just picking some out. Not sure what makes them good. I guess he knows. Some little flounder here. This is all crab here. He's picking out some shrimp. Splashing some water on them. Some rockfish mostly. Lots of rockfish, all in aerators, and then we're back to vegetables. Some vegetables that I have no clue what they are. There's some chili peppers and some carrots and American-style cucumbers. Don't see those in Hong Kong very often. And we have some potatoes and cabbages and more white radishes, eggplants. Those look like green pumpkins back there. Onions, taro roots, some big radishes. There's some different kind of cabbage, fermented cabbage. Here we have some small peppers and some mushrooms. Some sort of lime, maybe? I'm not really sure. quite the local specialty here. We have some big old frogs. You can buy them and then butcher them right on the spot. Cut them and skin them. Here we got some more fish. I'd like to see what fish that head came from. I sell fish paste here. Here's some crazy. There's a chicken. There's a shellfish. He's doing one now. Opening it up. $35. It's all yours. There, she's doing more fish. There's some big cuts of mackerel there. Never-ending fish and vegetables in this place. These look like really fat cucumbers. I'm not really sure what they are. Here's some coconuts. Not cleaned up yet. Here's some traditional radishes. They're big, but they're radishes. I noticed that everybody here is wearing masks. We have a law, can't be in public without wearing a mask, so there's some eggs. Some more coconuts. They're around $30 each. Here's some more different kinds of peppers. Red peppers, chili peppers, green peppers. Big old blueberries, Driscoll's blueberries from Australia. Nice if you want to get your Australian blueberry on. And over here we have all the grains you could ever want. And this aisle is dried goods. And over here we have more tubers, potatoes and roots, carrots. And more wet and dry goods and a couple mom and pop shops down on that aisle. And here they have the traditional bean dessert. And there's some eggplant, lots of eggplant. Locals love that eggplant. And here they have a cut winter melon. There's some sweet corn. And radishes and peppers. So much stuff. Some red vidalias. Kind of got to go through a little tunnel here to get back out to the next section. And you can see all these aisles are filled with people as you walk down through it. More seaweed and tofu. Fermented seaweed. Oh, it smells fermented. There's some seeds. Dry goods. Here's all the fish balls. So colorful. And a sea of eggs. And it looks like even some goose eggs there, or turkey eggs. Dry goods. Here's some robin eggs or whale eggs, something like that. You got some robin eggs. Here it looks like we got a flower shop. All different flowers. She's wrapping them up. And we're back out to the Choi Hung station. It's a bit bright.